I honestly did not know how I was gonna make this real. As you can see, there. Okay, so this is this is so unplanned, but as you can see, that my apps on my face screen. There's my wallpaper. So I'm probably not even gonna edit this because I never even thought about doing this again. But these are my 5 new money beliefs. I don't know. You don't even have to create new beliefs, but I just want to do it for fun. So I'm gonna make pictures to represent them. So, First thing is we're gonna look up $100 bill. It's so funny. I used this money as a way or a means to an end, and I was just so done with it. So my first one is simple. Through this $100 bill, I'm starting right now to say money is just one way of looking at the how. Like, say for instance, you want a new backpack or travel bag. Money's just one means to the end, but it's not every means. So money is no longer a requirement for me to materialize anything. I can just have the thing, period. So that's one. Second one, and I'll probably not remember these, but it's totally cool. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna do how I feel on this. Okay, so I haven't visited this link in a while, but I remember I made a Reddit post. Let's skip all the way. Because this brings up a lot of triggers. I first started manifesting consciously, so I'm gonna probably put one of these on. Gotta find. Oh no, we're not adding this to the home screen. No. We're gonna go to emotions. Okay. Okay, this one, where this person's asking this question. I no longer have to visualize. I don't have to affirm. I don't have to technique my way with money. I can just have it. I don't have to feel it real or do state akin to sleeps or affirm. Like, if I need the money, the universe will ultimately have its way. I'm not gonna tell it what to do. I'm not gonna focus on the technique to keep me in the state of the wish fulfilled. One thing that still stays in my mind that I learned from my former coach, my last coach ever, who I still love to this day, Alchemistic Anomalous. She literally told the class when I was in the class, she said, did you, before you and y'all can look this up on YouTube through our lives, but did you have to do anything, technique anything, before you knew about manifesting? And literally, y'all, she just dropped a video about this basically. And I'm just looking at the shows like 90 Day Fiance and such. And I'm saying to myself, life does not have to be so dramatic. Why? What happened to romanticizing the boredom of life? The time where we can just relax and sit down and things don't have to just pop off every time. So yeah, I'm just going through this. And what's been happening recently a lot too in my life is I have literally had past experiences literally come up. And I reacted to some and I'm like, oh, okay. They just go away. Or with some of them, I get engaged with the old reality or the old man, as we're scrolling through this right now with Neville Goddard, as he'll call it. And I'm like, this just doesn't stimulate me anymore. It doesn't really vibe with me anymore, if we're going to use even those terms. Which brings me next to the next belief. So this belief is I don't have to technique my way anymore with money. So, no. The next one. I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. I'll probably have to call these people later. Hold on, let me just add them because I know I'm going to forget. Ooh, which is perfect. Which is good that I just did that. I no longer, which is my third one, I no longer have to, oh my God, I need to remember that I gotta manifest money today. Like, it's okay to forget about it because it's the forgetting, especially with me, it's the forgetting part that really makes stuff happen. So I no longer have to say like, oh, I need to, like this with the press in New York. Oh, I need to remember to call these people. It will happen in its own time. Okay, it will happen in its own time. So, I think that's the third one, which is I don't have to remember to manifest money. I can just simply like put an intention and release it for all I care. So the fourth one, which is crazy, I go to this. Hold on. Hold on for one moment. So, first of all, I guess a little bit of background. I do have 3 coaches that I love, 2 that I have on YouTube, and one of them is Mary Kate. With Mary Kate, I've always manifested money with her. Like, it's always been that focus with money, and I did do her free manifesting money workbook, and she's really great. I'm really thinking of joining this academy just for fun because she taught me how to love the law of attraction, but to love it in a way where this is the 4th belief. This is the 4th new belief through this. Of course, you don't have to reprogram your subconscious mind to magnetize anything. I learned that through Alchemistic, which helped me a lot. But the 4th thing is simple. Let the universe do the work. I mean, traditional law of attraction is like, okay, if the universe wants this for you or something better. Now my mindset is the universe does the how, the when, all that stuff. It happens my way or even better. Why try to technique it or figure out the how when you can just have the universe do it for you in the most perfect way possible? Which coincides with the 3rd belief about forgetting about it. Why would I need to keep tabs on an order that I just made? Period. So there's that one. And then the 5th one. For some reason, I want to go to Florence Scovel Shinn. I don't know why I want to go to her. I don't know why she's coming back. Because I don't even know this 5th belief. But I guess the 5th one is that, honestly, I could just be instead of just do all the time. Like, why can't I just have fun? One thing that Florence teaches is that your word is your wand. Like, it's magic. Why can't life just be magical? I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but why can't life just be magical? I think the one thing I didn't like about Florence is, like, she says you have to prepare for your good. What am I preparing for when half of my manifestations happened without me even doing anything? So that's another thing. I don't have to do anything to manifest. If I want to do something, it's because I felt like doing it, not because I have to do it. I have to do an action, which also was just something I didn't like when I was working with Mary Kate at first. It was like I thought I had to do an inspired action, but that was because I didn't know what inspired action was. Nowadays, I just like the words like following my impulse. I love that. And that's what I loved about working with Mary Kate because she was so impulsive, so to speak. I liked working with Alchemistic because Alchemistic was intentional. And then I think for my 3rd, no, Florence is not my 3rd coach, actually. She's not the 3rd one. I'm surprised I don't have this book. Don't want to give too much. Don't want to get too much out about her book, but let me see if they still got it on PDF. Okay, I do have her book on PDF, actually. Actually, I like this one a bit more. This was not planned, to be honest. Okay, just wanted to come up today. But, she's the 3rd one. Every time I heard about Louise Burley, I've manifested something. Whether it was small, big, yeah. I've always loved her. I'm trying to get to her book right now. Oh, okay. Wow, that was fast. Hold on for 1 minute. Wow. But overall, those are my beliefs so far. I can't remember everything I just said, but I think that goes with one of my beliefs about forgetting. So, let's see. Yes, this book brings back a lot of memories. Good ones. I'll just probably not save it for now because I don't know what documents I actually have on here. But the one thing I loved about her and Mary Kate and Alchemistic was that they all had like their own formula. Like with her, as you're seeing with Louise Burley, I'm trying to get to it. She had the celebrate your reality. Now let me see if I can get to it. And also too, dropping a gem for her. I will be like posting about Louise Burley because I feel like she doesn't get enough credit in her life. I'm gonna do as much digging as I can, as I've employed AI already to do some digging for me, but I'm trying to get to it. Each of them have their own principles. So like Alchemistic has stop, select, self, and Mary Kate has manifesting equals thought plus feeling plus inspired action. And I know she has her 7-step formula too, but it was just like, man, I wish I had something of my own that I can have. It's not like a tool or a technique, but it's like something that, a formula, so to speak, that gets persistent results or consistent results. I don't know. But I'll learn something through this. I'm trying to get to Louise Burley's, but while we're here, I mean, she's taught me to like celebrate my desire, and she calls it the creative process. Celebrate, and also too, I'm not gonna lie, like I have been literally rereading a lot of these books. Okay, so here it is. Oh, and she made sure to put it in bold too, so you can look at that while I'm talking. But the one thing I've been doing is I've been following these, I've been having this strong impulse, like I've told you all, that I've either like gone back into old habits and then I just find myself not really liking them anymore and I delete a lot of things, or I've gone into the old habits, I've revised them, and they're worked out in my favor, like rereading books like this and Florence Scovel Shinn. I have deleted them in the past, but I'm finding myself like coming back to these books, and I talked to ChatGPT about it. Well, Gemini Pro for the real ones. And speaking of this, I also do recommend ChatGPT for images. Yeah, because it does that the best, and then Gemini for videos because it does that the best. So, and Claude for organization, always. So I've used all three. But as you can see, they all had their own framework. And I was like, dang, I wish I had my own framework to do it. And then I was watching a video, and I'll pull up this video just to give my little review on it. My favorite coach in the whole wide world, who I love, Alchemistic. So, yeah, and I can't believe somebody else's name Alchemistic. That's kind of effed. Okay. Trying to be someone, they're trying to be her. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, that's good. So I got the real Alchemistic. So just recently uploaded the YouTube app. Oh, it crashed. Too bad. No, don't send me any, because I know how crazy this was back then. So I'm not going to play the video, but yeah, I'm not a bot. Okay, good. They won't even let me play the video. But I just watched her recent one, and I haven't watched Alchemistic in a while. Like, I know what's happening is we're starting a new year, and this happened to me before, where a lot of the old will come back to try to, how Alchemistic taught me, it's like the old identity's dying, or like the old man dying. But all that aside, I watched this one because it's the one that says you don't actually want manifestation to be easy. And honestly, it really taught me how much I love drama in my life, and to dramatize life, and to romance drama. I'm like, I've told you all, but recently just watching 90 Day Fiancé. Why do we romanticize drama? Because we want life to be adventurous and to be, we never look at the relaxation, the boring of life to be so good and calm and peaceful. So I was like, wow, it's one of my off days right now, so I just decided to, relax and really give myself this moment. And I guess this is a reminder to me too that I don't need a framework in my life. Yeah, that's my Spotify in the back. But I don't need maybe I don't need a framework. Maybe I just need, I don't know, I know all I need is me at the end of the day. And that's gonna probably be my fifth belief, is to just relax and to just be, and to, like I've learned before, react to the world by responding with the version of you that already has that money. So I think these are all my 5 new beliefs. Comment below, what's your new beliefs? Your one belief because with these 2026 intentions, I don't start in 2026. I'm starting right now, and I don't know. What better time than right now to start that which you love? So comment below, and yeah, because life is magical, but it's also boring sometimes too, and that's okay.